Welcome back, everyone. We're doing another deep dive into the Gonna Eat Bread TikTok series today.
Yep, another one. And this time it's a good one. The Chocolate Concha.
Oh, yeah, a classic. And you know, when I think Chocolate Concha, I immediately think San Antonio. It feels very front and center there.
Absolutely. That connection is strong. So our sources for this one are pretty minimal, actually. We've got a short audio clip, s40e16 chocolate concha.mp3,
Okay.
and just an image, a photo of the concha itself on a plate.
Right. And the audio, what does it say?
It's incredibly simple. Just someone saying, I'm going to eat this bread. That's it.
Huh. I'm gonna eat this bread. Think so direct, especially in a series where that's like the whole point. What
Yeah.
does that directness signal to you?
Well, it's interesting, isn't it? It kind of cuts through any pretense. Maybe it suggests this is routine, familiar.
Oh, this is what I do.
Exactly. Or maybe this bread needs no introduction,
Mm-hmm.
especially if it's something like a concha, which is so well known, particularly, as you said, in places like San Antonio. It's almost comfortable.
Comfortable. Yeah, that makes sense. And then there's the visual. Can you describe that image for us a bit?
Sure. It's pretty straightforward.
Hmm.
A single chocolate concha sitting pretty much center stage on a light-colored plate.
Okay.
The plate's on a wooden surface, like a table. You can see a little bit of another white plate peeking in from the left,
Uh-huh.
and maybe a reddish maroon-colored thing off to the right. Could be a napkin, maybe.
Right. But the focus is clearly the concha.
Totally. It's got that classic shell-like pattern, the
Yeah.
ridges on the chocolate topping. It's unmistakable.
And presenting it alone like that,
hmm
it feels kind of deliberate, doesn't it? Almost like putting it on display.
I think so. It highlights its form,
Yeah.
its consciousness,
Yeah.
you know. And if we bring back that San Antonio cultural connection,
Yeah.
well, even though the sources don't explicitly say San Antonio, seeing that specific bread presented so simply could instantly evoke that whole culture for someone familiar with it.
Right. It becomes a symbol. It's not just breakfast. It's panaderias. It's maybe family tradition,
Mhm.
all wrapped up in that sweet bread.
Exactly. So the simple act, I'm going to eat this bread, paired with this specific image. It feels less like a random snack and more like participating in something familiar, maybe even something culturally significant.
It's like an acknowledgement. No big speech needed because the object itself carries the weight.
Precisely. The visual does the heavy lifting, culturally speaking, perhaps. The audio is just the simple, relatable action.
So thinking about the whole Gonna Eat Bread series then,
Yeah.
what's the appeal? Just watching someone state they're gonna eat different breads?
Well, maybe it's about finding the extraordinary in the ordinary. Bread is so universal, right?
True.
So maybe each video is a small moment of appreciation. Appreciating taste, texture, maybe the background of that bread, like with the concha. Could be about slowing down and noticing simple pleasures.
Finding the story in a simple piece of food.
Yeah. And this chocolate concha entry fits perfectly into that. It's simple, yet potentially rich with meaning, depending on the viewer's background.
So putting it all together, the super direct audio and the very specific, almost iconic visual of the chocolate concha, what's the feeling it leaves you with?
For me, it's a quiet confidence, a statement of simple intent about something well-loved and understood. There's no need for hype. The concha speaks for itself, especially with that implied cultural backdrop. It's satisfaction, familiarity, maybe a touch of belonging.
That's a nice way to put it. So for everyone listening, what does this quick look at a chocolate concha bring up for you? It really shows how everyday foods can hold so much, doesn't it?
Absolutely. Think about the foods that resonate like that in your own life. What
Yeah.
stories do they tell? What connections do they represent?
Yeah. We hope this little deep dive has sparked some thought. Maybe think about what other ordinary moments or meals might be worth a closer look.
What deeper stories are hiding in plain sight on your plate? Could be anything.